and so we are in Raid Shadow Legends. And first let me just claim my daily login rewards. Oh, Primal Summoning Boost. Okay, well that's pretty good. So I haven't done a video in Raid, but if you didn't know, a while back, like last year or so, something like that, I'd actually got sponsored on my Twitch for Raid, and I've still been playing it. So yeah, I just wanted to come back and show you guys how far I've got in the game, and maybe even help you out on some things. So I'm going to be doing my quest. And it looks like I have a lot of free stuff I could claim. Now, there's also codes that you can put in to get some pretty cool things. Um, like if you go to their website, I think, or if you like are watching a YouTuber that does gaming, and then they say they're sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, and you have a code that you could put in if you're new to the game, and so you start off with a cool champion. And let me show you mine. So mine is right here. So this is the champion that I started off with because of my sponsor, and he is definitely pretty good. Now, he's actually more for arena, and I'm going to be doing arena, so I'll show you. I'll show you my team setup. So like, this guy, this Death Knight, um, so he's ultimate Death Knight. He is definitely really hard to beat and takes a long time. But now you see, I have so that right there, I'll show you what that is. So this right here is like so like it's their speed. Now I actually don't have all of his masteries, but to do his masteries does take a lot of time. But I haven't gotten to it. I've gotten everyone else's, so you could see what it looks like if they're done, and you could do it differently to like where it actually helps you in different things, and that's why I kind of started out with him as where I was going, but I haven't gotten it done. But anyway, so this is his aura, and it is increases ally speed in arena battles by 28%. Now, he's better than like this one right here. So this is why he's good for arena, because this right here, you want to put him on as a leader because he's good for this. So we're going to do the battle, and now I also want to show, so like this guy's also pretty good for arena, and I actually got him by pulling, and then let me see here. Where is? Okay. Oh, right here. So this one right here, she actually can revive, and she's actually pretty good for sure. And then you got this one right here that also can revive, and these are both supports that'll help you out. And then there's more supports, but then you got the attack ones like this, and he is a pretty good support as well. And then this one right here is Alice, and she's definitely good attack. And now this right here, you want to have in like example. Let me. I don't have good armor on her, but like she's definitely good for like in here for sure. As like the leader in a lot of them, but you can test around and see what's best. Now, before I do the arena stuff, I'm actually going to claim my stuff over here. So let me do that real quick. And also, you can see my team set up for the clan boss. Also, um, if you want to join this clan, um, well, let me just show you. So, this is the clan right here, and this is what the name of it. And then here's where it shows your members, rankings, and clan quest, all this stuff. Anyways, so I'm going to go back to the arena and I'm going to do this fight and I'll show you. So Ninja, I didn't actually tell you about Ninja, but he's also attack and he's pretty good for things. Now with this guy right here, Hefrak, the tall one, he can do like a double hit, which he'll do right here. See right there, and a lot of times that'll actually be able to kill some of them because he does that double hit. So it's pretty good. Anyways, we'll get through this fight, and then I'm doing my daily quest. So you might have different daily quests, but I'm just doing my daily quest. So I have to do 5 of these, and then I go over to other things. Now this fight is definitely going to take a while because of the ultimate Death Knight. Yeah, it's definitely taking a while. Um, I can actually beat it, but it just takes a long time, and I'm not trying to wait around. So if I can't do it in a little while, then I'll just skip it. Looks like I might be able to beat it since I killed her. But yeah, you can see that it's taking more than 2 minutes already. Now, the longest battle I've actually been in is 30 minutes, I think. And there we go. I did it. Now, you can see that some of the teams show different powers, like lower powers or higher powers, but you mostly got to look at like this one right here. This would take a really long time because it has him and he's level 60, and also awakenings. They definitely help, because it makes them stronger, and also being level 60. But this right here is level 50, but it would still take a long time. So that's why I do something like this, where it's not going to take a long time, and I'll show you how fast it'll go. But you definitely gotta know your team and have the right team set up. This is just how I have mine set up. But you see how Hefrak just killed all of them? And then he's the one that's left because he's actually like the one that is always left behind because he's stronger than them because he's support and can do different moves to like let me go to show you like his skills. So over here, this is his skills, and you can see that he does a lot of debuffs, and then he blocks. Now this is right here. This is why he can stay alive longer, is because he can block active skills, block buffs, things like that. And then you got all the other things that he can do. And also, you got like once you get awaken them, which is the red right here, you can do these like blessings that definitely help you, and this is the one that I have with him, and it definitely helps me. Anyways, I'm going to do this fight and show you. So like this one has 185,000 power, but that don't matter because I'm still going to beat it. Now, this girl right here, she can actually revive someone if she doesn't die first. She just revived him. But Sun Wukong, um, if there's someone still left alive in the team, he can actually revive himself. So she just basically wasted her revive. See, he just revived himself right there. Now he did just kill my Sun Wukong, but my Sun Wukong just revived and we won. And that was like 185,000 power. So it doesn't really matter the power, it more just like is about what kind of team setup they have, because there's certain teams that are definitely better and can do a lot more. Like mine is 134,000. I beat something that was 185,000. So, um, that's why you just gotta know the right team setups because there's like a lot of good and better team setups than what I have. But this is what I just go with, like for now. Now, also, what soon Sun? Did I just say soon? Also, what Sun Wukong does is he can turn them into a sheep, like what you've seen, and then they can't do any of their damages except for like going up to you and hitting you. That's all they can do until that round is over, and then it is a different round, and so then they get reset back to normal. Anyways, I just have to do one more, and then I'll be done. So let me do that, and then we'll get on to the other quest that I have to do, and also something else that I would talk about. So this video is more like just a guide on how to play Raid Shadow Legends, and I'm also telling you guys what different things you could do. Now you've seen that I lost that battle, and that was because of how good their team is. Because they have this girl, and then they have this one, and then this guy, and then also Kale, which is the starter character. So, like I said, there's going to be some where you'll definitely lose against, like that one right there. I was just showing you guys, but I completed my quest, so let me go here, and then so now you got the summoning stuff over here, and this is where you can get different, like example, different characters. Like I just got this guy, but he's a common, so he's not good. But there is some that might actually be good for like if you're new, but they're not going to help me any, so then my other quest is just like upgrading, so like this. And now you also have the ascending stuff, and that's how you make them even better. But you got to know which ones you actually want to ascend and which ones you don't, because you don't want to ascend one that's actually not going to help you out at all. So like if I ascended him, that would actually help me out, Whereas if I ascended example like this, that would just be a waste. So I wouldn't do something like that. Now we're going to go over to upgrading and talking about the armor. So you gotta know what to have on them. And there's actually websites that you can use to see how to armor them and what to put on them and different things on how to set them up, like here and everything else. Um, but yeah, with the armor, like I went with attack, ACC, HP, crit rate, HP. But I mostly want like things that are going to help um this one out more, and so that's why I have a lot of accuracy and speed, and then attack and crit rate. Anyways, I have to just upgrade something. So this is how you upgrade things. And then you could also like enchant them and then rework. That's like going to change something in here. And then you got ascending. Just like with the tavern over there. Except for its armor. So now I got the campaign. So with the campaign, after you like say complete this one, then you get to get different kinds of loot here that you could collect that will help you out. And I haven't completed this one, so you can see there's a lot of loot that I still need to get. I just haven't had the time to go in and do it, but yeah. So my quest is doing like 6, I think, of these or something. And once I do this, now with the multi battles, you can do the multi battles, and they'll just basically fight for you, and you don't even have to actually like keep clicking and clicking. But there is also like different things, like there's things actually that you could get to just not even have to use multi battles for the game. Like example, if you play on phone, you could get an auto clicker and just do that. But there's a thing here. So when you're doing this, you're actually grabbing loot. Like you grab, say, I just grabbed that stuff right there. So I am not actually automatically selling that. But if I set it up to sell that stuff, then I'll just be making silver, which I can use to upgrade and do a whole bunch of other things. So I need that silver to do other things, but also you gotta know what loot you need and what loot you don't need. So you gotta like set up how you want to sell things, or like what you want to sell or what not to sell. And once I get through this, I'll have everything completed on the quest. Alright, there we go. So I just completed that. And I claim my stuff. And there's also other quests like this right here. Win campaign battles 500 times, and advance, and then weekly, daily. So there's different quest things that you could do to get different items to help you. And then there's events and other things that you could do to also help yours. Sometimes they might give fragments for characters. So, example, fragments are for summoning a champion. Like, say I have this guy right here, and I need 100 to summon him. And how you get this guy is you have to do this over here, and also there's this one over here. Um, so there's different ones where you can get the like this one right here doesn't give the fragments for that guy, but this one does. But this one gives you loot and other things. Like, here, let me show you. This is what you could get, so you could get fragments for her. Bless me. Um, and then you got this over here, where you can get different loot from this, and then, there's other loot there. And then you got the best one, which is all of this kind of loot. But these different bosses, this is the easy one, but when you're just starting out, it's gonna be hard for you. So you need to know how to set up your team for the different clan bosses, because you got this boss that you gotta know how to set up, and then you got this one, and then you got this one right here. And then there's also Doom Tower, where you can get more loot, and also if you can get far enough, you can get things like fragments, I think, for one of the champions. And then over here, there's Cursed City, where there's also other different kinds of loot that you could get. A whole bunch of different bosses and other things you could do here. But something about this is, like, example, I can only use these certain champions. And then over here, I can only use these certain champions. So you see, they're all different champions that you could use. Like if I go to that one, I can only use these. So you gotta have a lot of champions fixed up for them different things. And there's also, this is part of the clan stuff too. And so, like, you have a post where you can put, like, this is mine right here. So you can put your champions in, and then other clans are going against you, and they um have to fight you, and then you could also fight them and try to defeat their tower. So that's what you do there. Like, you go to say I defeated this post, then it would unlock this post, and then from there I would unlock this one, and then from there, but if no one's there, then it would go straight to, like, this one, and then from here I will have to defeat all of these here, and then from there, it will unlock these areas, and then you could work your way up to here, and then once you get to there, then you unlock the tower. Anyways, so we got this over here, faction wars. So you need different champions for this as well, and different champions to get past these levels. And if you get past these, then you can also get a bunch of different loot in this right here. But that is 945 stars you need. But you get this champion right here. But I haven't really done anything much here. But yeah, that's about it that I was going to talk about, because I was mostly just doing my quest, and wanted to talk a little bit about the game. And also got this over here that I haven't actually done in a while. I haven't been over here in a while, so I have a lot. Now you gotta know what to exactly do with your champions here. So, like, what champions am I using? Example, I'm using him. and I'm using him, and so they're and I'm also using this one and this one. So they're all that same affinity. So there's this affinity, and then there's this affinity, and um, this affinity is going to be equal to all the other affinities, and then some affinities are stronger or not as strong against that other affinity. So you gotta know which are actually better and which are not. But it definitely is good to have ones that are like this because they can be equal to the other ones. Now I'm going to do some upgrading here and here, and then some of my champions are like here. So like I'll do the HP and attack and just work my way down from there. Now I can't really do this, but because I have this right here, I can. I have just enough to do that. So there we go. Now, also I didn't talk about this, so you can actually put champions in here to upgrade, which I haven't actually done that. So I'm going to put say her in there, and it takes 43 minutes for her to level up. And you could also unlock more with gems, but I suggest saving your gems because there's definitely a lot of other things you want your gems for. Um, and your silver also, if you get max of these, then you're definitely going to have to like if you get too many champions, then you'll have to start using your vault where you can store a bunch of champions. So like I have 370 champions in here, and wait a second, 470. I can put more. What? Okay, hold on a second. I didn't know they upgraded it, so let me just put a bunch more of my champions in here because I've kind of gotten too overwhelmed and had to definitely spend a lot of silver, but they upgraded it again. So yeah, I'm definitely going to put some more in here. Now I have like I don't know, maybe 3 of these. Then there's something about that I'll get into. But first, let me just put a lot of these in here. So I just put 56. Move to reserve vault. Now I'll read this to you. This champion has at least one gear preset associated with them. Any gear preset associated with them will be deleted if you move this champion to the reserve vault. Do you still want to move this champion to the reserve vault? So there's one champion that has armor, and I think it's one of these. So if you have armor on one of them, then it'll get deleted. So I won't do that. Anyways, there we go. So now I'm gonna go over here, and so we're back in here, but I'm going to talk about like faction, uh, this right here. So say I have a lot of these same champions. Look how many I have. Oh wow, I did not realize I had that many. Um, anyways, so if I have 2 of the same, I can put them in here, and they will help you out. So they give you buffs if you have the same champion and put them in here. So that's definitely something you want to do and look at. So I don't have any more of him, but let me see. Oh, I have 2 of her, and there we go. So that's going to add plus 10% attack. So that's definitely going to help me out even more, as you see. And then don't have any more there, but yeah, I got all the rare ones, but it's hard to get the same legendary and epic ones. But I actually have 2 of him, so I was able to do that, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just going to go through here and show you the different ones. Now, what? I did not realize I had that many. Um, okay, well that's gonna max it out for sure. Okay then. Wow. I'm glad I decided to do this. Okay. Oh, and there's another one there. Wow. Had more than I thought. Okay. Oh, and another. Look at that. Definitely gonna help me out a lot more now. Um, is that it? Or is there more? I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Okay. Well, moving on. So, there's all before I move on though. There's all these different factions. So you could see. Anyways, so this right here, empower champions. I've never done this because I don't want to do something like this. But yeah, you can empower them. And then there's unbind. So this tells you unbind a duplicated legendary champion to get life tokens. And then token trader. This is what you could get with the tokens. There's a lot of different things you could do in this game. Now I didn't get into this over here. So Forge is where, so you know that thing I showed you earlier, Faction Wars? Well, that's where you get stuff to be able to do the Forge. And you get different loot from doing the Forge. So yeah, that's what that's for. And then you got your mine over here. Now that the gems I talked about earlier, this is actually how you get the gems. And you could also upgrade this with gems. But I'm at the max. So you see here, it will get full at 15 gems. Yeah, that's how you get gems. Now this over here is where you get your awakenings. And I don't have enough to do her yet, but I can almost do hers. Yeah, you see, so this is where you can see some of the ones that you have. And you could also sell them for, like, this right here, which you can use for getting these, which you can use for buying the ones you need. And you could also put on your wish list what you want. But I don't really do any selling here. But because you gotta know what ones to sell and keep, you know. Now how you get those soul things that you've seen, these are mortal soul stones and immortal soul stones, whatever things like that. But this right here, mortal soul stones. So you could get this by doing iron twins, and you do that to get these things, which you can then buy your mortal soul stones. And what that does is you open it and it'll give you a random awakening for a champion. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys like this video tutorial, and definitely check the game out. And if you do want to see more, then make sure to comment down below and leave a like if you like this video. And that's going to be it for now. Alright everybody, so thanks for watching this video. You made it to the end. It really does mean a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. Do make sure to check out the links down below. You find the game link in the description below, as well as my Roblox group. I make sure to pants and t-shirts, as well as my second channel. So do go check those out, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, and you get a notification when I upload a video. And really do love the support, so thanks for that. But bye everyone, stay awesome.